as an evaluator. And frankly speaking, I have, for the first time, I have participated in such type of the event. And after participating, I feel that I should participate each and every year in such type of the event. And it is a really big platform for students to show their immense talent in providing the solution to the peculiar problem which is existing in the industry and the society. So as a jury member, I think I am responsible to provide them proper guidance to the student in achieving their goal, meeting all aspects of the industry requirement. So it is a very good platform for us to interact with the other jury members, they are highly learned people from the industry. And it is a really pleasure to understand their ideas and the philosophy also. So, and I think the entire SIH team has shown a very good effort that how a COVID can turn into the opportunity because they have conducted it online. So they have converted this biggest problem into an opportunity, I should say. So I am really thankful to this NDIM team and especially to Dr. Bansal, who has provided me the opportunity to become a jury member. I'm really thankful to him. And I think the NDIM team has done a very good job. And after attending this event, I feel that every year I should devote some time for such activity. I'm really, I really want to do it actually. And regarding for improvement, I should say that a person who has created this problem statement, he should be involved right from the beginning so that all the teams are really able to understand what is the exact problem. So because we have seen that the students, sometimes they are able to understand the problem statement after 1 day or after 2 days. So that is why their project gets delayed actually. And if it seems that the 3 days are little less actually. I think 1 more days would have given them equal opportunity. So both team would have done fairly good in that case. And they would have come out with the very good solution. Although both the team has tried very well, but of course, one team is every time one is the, and but another team should think that they have learned the lesson. It is not that they have lost it. They have learned the lesson. They should take it in that spirit.
Thank you, sir.
So that is what I would like to advise. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to NDIM team and Dr. Bansal.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Now I'll call upon Mr. Rajiv Badoria, Managing Partner, Ebullient.
Hello, thank you very much. In fact, and as far as I'm concerned, I think I really enjoyed the whole experience. It was pretty sublime seeing these youngsters. You know, they are digital natives and they're coming out with their own concepts of the problem understanding and what is more important, the state-of-the-art technology being used. They talk now about IoT, AI, ML, big data analytics. They talk about the robotic process automation. So it's very nice to be in that environment where they are really looking at state-of-the-art technology as a solution to the problems that we have. And I think that's the right way to look at it right now. I think this is a world of possibility. And in the world of possibility, nothing is impossible. And technology can really, that state-of-the-art technology that we have, it may be very disruptive and there could be a lot of market turbulence, but then at least it promises one thing, that there are solutions. And this is what we experienced, because the way these students, and as Mr. Sethia and Mr. Baba also said the same, that, you know, at least the team which I was in, both of them were really very, very, you know, they're very tuned to the kind of problem solving mode. They had a lot of passion and involvement. And of course, the best team won. And I told them very clearly that in a competition like this, there are no losers, at least. You never lose, you never fail. You can either win or you can learn. So I think they all emerged very, in fact, you know, happy, learning a lot of things. And I thought that India has done a particularly very good job. And I think particularly the two coordinators, Dr. Shaili and Dr. Silky, they were just absolutely superb, in fact, and they were pretty hard taskmasters also. So they kept us all on schedule, doing things that we were supposed to do. It was a nice experience interacting with youngsters. And I thought that it was a great opportunity for us to learn as well. Because while we were a lot of looking at the problem statement, in fact, it took quite a lot of time for us also to kind of between ourselves analyze. And then we came, of course, to the understanding, which was a common understanding. And we also came at the end to a common consensus. So I think overall, it's a very, very sublime experience. And I think we should have more of these so that, that's the way to build the future of India. The digital future is built with digital natives. And more we involve the students because it's their future. And they must kind of, build it by design rather than, face the world by default. So I think, thank you very much for providing me this opportunity as well. And a wonderful team of judges and evaluators. We have now grown friends. And I think that's also one of the major, gains for me, at least personally, because I kind of, got an opportunity to meet some really bright minds and people who are tuned to the industry. They know the problems, real life problems and solutions. So overall, a very good experience. Thank you.
Sir. Now, Mr. Abhishek Agarwal, Chief GM, EESL, Ministry of Power. Okay, I'll move to the next person. Mr. Kundan Lal, COO, Ativiti AI Technologies Private Limited.
Yeah, thank you. So from my end, it was a wonderful experience, no doubt. All the speakers have been pointing that out. And I would love to keep it short. Two things, which was probably my expectation. And I believe we can, if we can add those two, these kind of an hackathon can be immensely successful. One is that whenever the problem statements are assigned to, the team is identified and they come to you to participate in these hackathons, a mentor need to be assigned at that point of time. So instead of a mentor coming in time of evaluation, if we can assign them early into the game, probably you will have much more mature solutions coming on the table. Okay, because I saw that 4 of the teams, 3 were struggling. They were no idea what they're doing. They didn't have their faculty support or from their institution support. So if you can ensure some of the institution support also, and where we found that there was an institution support and they were mentored early into the game, they were doing extremely well. And their solutions which they brought on the table was end-to-end. It was not only the software part of it, but it had the hardware implementations like Raspberry Pi, Arduino also, and all the IoT sensors they bring into and they connected and used the latest bleeding edge technology set like Firebase and all to give you a solution which is IP-able. It can be converted into a startup. I mean, that is the immense gain which we can gain out of these sessions and these. And actually the hackathon means that a solution which can be IP-able. So I believe 2 things. One is early into the game, whoever the judges are, evaluators are, and they play the game, the role of a mentor, this can be identified along with the team quickly and aligned, and the mentorship starts from there. Okay. We can also provide them some support in terms of hardware and all, probably some kind of structure there, which will enable them, enthuse them, motivate them to go much more deeper into that solution set and give you something which industry can take it up and turn into a product for India. That is the only input I do have from my end. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Nitesh Jain, Director, KPMG India. Okay. Mr. Leeladhar Pandey, GM Projects, Polyplex Corporation Limited. Mr. Leeladhar Pandey.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. First of all, I must congratulate NDIM and the entire team and Innovation Cell for finishing it, completing it successfully. And this was very well done. We never had any hiccups. Even connectivity issues, etc., they were faced at the team's end, not in our end or maybe in NDIM end. So that was very well managed. I will add to the points of Mr. Kundan. I'm second to all the points he has mentioned. Maybe there is something lacking at the students and those who are getting opportunity to present themselves on this platform. This is a very powerful platform which they may not be realizing. So the contribution from their end were, I mean, very casual. We felt, as he has already mentioned, 3 of the team were lost and one was superb. It was immense pleasure working with the 4th team, which has won, but we were really disappointed with the rest of the 3. So they should be guided, mentored properly throughout the process. They can contribute better, or selection of the team should be from the SIA from and at the early stages. There was one more unfortunate part in our group that 2 of the problem statements were merged. So at one point of time, we were also lost how to compare apple and orange. Okay, so we faced that thing also. So those things SIS should take it as a feedback and maybe correct in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Prabhat Vashne, Senior VP PTC India Limited. Okay, so now Mr. Vikram Garg, ex-Chief Architect. Mr. Mayank Gaur, Senior Manager IT EESL, Ministry of Power. Mr. Rishi Bansal, Co-founder and CEO, Mobilor Technologies.
Mayank is here, Atul. Just a moment, he's here.
Okay. Mr. Gaur. Can you hear me, Mr. Gaur?
Go on.
Okay. Next person, ma'am. So, Mr. Rishi Bansal, co-founder and CEO, Mobilor Technologies. Mr. Pradeep Aswal, Head, Digital Functions, Blockchain Council. Okay. Mr. Kalyanjit Hatibarwa, MD and CEO, Flugelsoft Group.
Good evening, everybody. So it was a nice experience being an evaluator in the Smart India Hackathon 2020. And so it was it was held all over India. And I see that there were 25 applicants in our project, which was under the Ministry of Power. And so in different field like smart communities, smart vehicles, like all related to technology, and we see the best brains, best student brains, and mostly from engineering colleges participating in it. And it was nice to see that the new India, the new students are bright, and they were much better than our times and more forward thinking, and did the 4 teams which we were evaluating. So they had put up the best for 36 hours, and the best of luck to them. And thank you everybody for inviting me to be an evaluator. Thank you, NDIM. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I will request our chief guest, Mr. Anil Ketan, for his words. Mr. Anil Ketan is the chairman of SNK Corp. He has more than 40 years of business experience at top levels in jute industry, paper industry, pharmaceuticals, copper and steel industry, and international operations. He is the president of PhD CCI, member of the World Presidents Organization, and a director on the board of studies of AIMA. Over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much and a very good evening to all the participants. I just joined. I heard the comments of Arvind, and I think it's a great institution. All you people are studying in. You have a great future. NDIM is giving you the platform of education. You got to educate yourself. Then you got to use that education in your life so as to achieve your dreams. We all talk about New India. Now it is you the students, who are going to make New India. I, for example, am past my prime, but it's you, the youth, who are infected with energy, with passion, and with a drive to move ahead, and with creativity, which you all have in your minds, and with the speed. I find Indian youth all over the country, because I had an opportunity, because as this associate national chamber, we took an initiative in which NDIM is our incubation partner for startups. So on the concept of the Shark Tank, which you see in the United States, we went to tier 2 cities and we heard startup models. We had independent juries in each city, and we had faculty and students from NDIM also at each center, basically judging the business models being presented to us. And now we have 36 finalists, and their final, Corona permitting. We don't know when it will happen, but it will happen in Delhi to choose the top 3 of the 12 cities where ASSOCHAM is gone. So having said that, I just want to basically give a piece of suggestion from my side. Look, India today, in terms of R&D and innovation, we are far, far behind. Today, if I give you just one statistics, today the R&D spend of India is 0.76% of its GDP. These are government figures. The largest spend which we have in the world today is by South Korea. South Korea spends 4.29%. China spends 2.92%. And America, if my memory doesn't fail me, it's at about 3.2%. Now India, with its potentiality and with the huge size of creative youth, 60% of population, as the Prime Minister says, below 30 years of age, that is the brain we have to harness. Now from the industry side, what happens? Why I referred the R&D percentage figure? Because being in industry in India, we Indian industrialists are quite bad at spending on R&D, on innovation. But now things have changed in the last 5 years, 7 years. Now industry is also realizing that without innovation, without R&D, without launching new products, new concepts, new processes, new products, they will not succeed in the international competitive field, and especially with this big dragon China, always selling cheaper than any other country. So it is here where the Indian industry needs a connect with you, the students. We need that industry academia connect, so that you, the students, when you graduate, you come up with ideas. Take a sector, paint sector, or the leather sector, or the chemical sector, whatever. Unless through these hackathons, if you now focus on certain sectors, like Government of India during the pandemic, they have already identified 20 focus sector for growth. So that would be a great idea, that if you have hackathons, respective to each of these sectors, because you're going to come up with great ideas, great solutions, great technological ideas, I mean. And that is how India progresses, and that is how you get that industry connect. Because unless you don't have an industry connect, you don't get a customer. And industry also sees in your creativity and in your drive a great possibility to outsource our R&D, like my own company has done so. We have outsourced R&D to 2 startups, and we are quite happy with it. So that's another opportunity and another connect, which I feel that the emerging startups can get. And to conclude, don't get depressed. The world has lived the 1918 pandemic, the First World War, the Second World War. It's always bounced back. Similarly, we will again bounce back. Okay, we've gone 3 years, 4 years behind, but we have learned huge lessons in the whole process. So let's learn from the lessons to make a future and a strong India, and to see how fast we can get to that magic figure of USD 5 trillion. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your encouragement, sir. Now I will request Dr. Bansal to conclude his address.
Atul, if you recall, Abhi Radhika ji or Disha, they haven't spoken anything. Please see who are the other people left.
We'll request them before announcing the results, because
Okay,
they are
okay.
part
Yes,
of
sir.
the
We'll do
SIS
that.
team. That's
Yeah.
part of the
That's,
duties.
Yes,
that's
sir.
totally good. That's totally
Yes, sir.
good. So, a grateful, very grateful thanks to all the honorable judges. In fact, you know, but for them, the event wouldn't have succeeded. Okay. All these months, the Ministry of HRD, the Innovation Cell, the AICTE, the persistent systems have been working very hard at it all these months. And this, as you know, this Smart India Hackathon was to happen in the physical mode in the month of March, April earlier. So perhaps during that time or during this COVID time, the participating teams which have come to us from across the country, perhaps somewhere they may have lost connect with their teachers or with their tutors. That is what is seeming to me like that. So, but it's a great learning. When we heard the Prime Minister the other day, he interacted and asked very, very important questions. And the answers were equally fantastic. When young girls telling him that we can predict where and what time, how much rain will happen. So, you know, India is on a real great path. And I can only tell all the participating students here, you know, who are listening to all of us, why at all did we connect you with such distinguished judges? I thought that is the responsibility of New Delhi Institute of Management. When I can connect with distinguished industry stalwarts, then it is my responsibility to connect them with the students of various colleges so that their learning happens in a very big way. Simultaneously, I'm so happy that Rajiv ji and everybody, they seem to be very happy that they lived into this futuristic environment for the last 3 days. So all the judges, I'm sure they too are going back home with a lot of learning. Students in any case have been able to connect with the industry in a very big way. And we feel very happy that we have been able to provide the link between the two. I'm very happy to hear from the judges that our faculty support has been really good. Our coordinators worked very hard. And one thing I just want to tell you that the kind of effort our faculty coordinators have put in, just to tell you that this morning we had the induction program of our new batch of MBA at the campus. Okay, so new batch has started online today. Same very people who are your coordinators, same very people who are doing all this with you 24/7. So they have been working behind the scenes at the induction program also. So induction program for today ended only around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And that is why we were rushing to meet you all for this program. After this, we are again going back to see what exactly the tomorrow's drill we are going to take, dry runs and rehearsals and 100 things because everything is happening online. So I really feel very happy to, I don't say lead, to be part of this such a great team of the NDIM who are doing work 24 into 7. And you'll be even more happy to know, especially Radhika will be very happy, Disha will be very happy, and the participants who are the girls. Major roles at NDM are being taken by my female colleagues. Okay. I don't know whether they have slept for the last 3-4 nights at all. So, I mean, I really feel very proud and very confident of this nation, where the girls, where the ladies are taking up such a big lead. Okay. I remember 30, 40 years back when the girls' role was very confined. Now the girls are just leading. So that is what gives tremendous support. If both the wheels of our vehicle are working at equal pace, nobody can stop India. Nobody can deter or nobody can, hinder its progress. So I'm very, very happy about it. And I'm extremely thankful to all the judges. And once again, my small request to all the judges, most of them, or would say all of them, are close friends. Most of them are mentors to our institute and our students. So those of you who are not, please accept my request to mentor our students, because mentoring is the way forward. And it is the time for each one of you to pay back, to give back. And I can see your resolve to pay back. Otherwise, you wouldn't have spent your last 3 days and 3 nights working at Smart India Hackathon. So it's a real pleasure. And all the students of all colleges across the country, please stay connected with NDIM. NDIM would try to give you all those things which you ever expect or hope to be thinking of. Since I'm on the internship committee also of the Government of India, MBA is the only college, NDIM is the only college, only private college, I would say, who's on the internship committee of the Government of India. So there I try to give all my industry connect for the benefit of the future students of any college across the country. So I encourage all the participating students that please seek our support, because we are the mentor institution declared by the Government of India. We are the only first and the only mentor institution declared by the Government of India in the business category, in the business school category. So I feel very happy. And I thank the chairman AICT, I thank the Ministry of HRD, I thank Persistent Systems, I thank the Innovation Cell of the Government of India for giving this opportunity 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. By hosting 2020 Hackathon online, we too have learned so many new things. Why we get into it every year? I'll just take one more minute. When we started in 2017, so many of our faculty and so many institutions in Delhi NCR, they called me up. They said, "Saab, iske upar itna paisa aapka extra kharcha hoga. You'll have to upgrade your infrastructure. You'll have to be hosting all the student teams for almost 3 to 4 days at your cost, at your hostels. And you are stressing and straining your team for all these 4 nights and 4 days. Why are you getting into all this?" I told that we will learn a lot out of it. I said that this money, what extra we'll be have to spend, that will go on infrastructure improvement and expansion. So that's what I said. This online hackathon today has taught us a lot. Already last year hackathon, we realized that whereas our internet speed or Wi-Fi was according to the ICT expectations about 55 kmbps. Now hackathon wanted it to be 105 kmbps. So all the team again came back to me, sir, we are going to double our expenditure. Should we drop the hackathon this year? I said, no, we'll double our expenditure, but we will not let the hackathon go. So Disha is smiling because persistent systems has been a part of all this journey with us. So I feel that it's a great thing the nation is doing. And all the people who think of hackathon 365 days of the year, they need to be congratulated big way. And I can only tell that not only the Smart India Hackathon in the hard form or in this online form, please associate us with all the other hackathons also. Since several hackathons you do in the soft form, now you have seen that we can extremely well do it in the soft form also. Just make us a full-time partner into all the hackathons that you do in India, that you do overseas, because we will take that learning to all the platforms. So thank you very much. Very grateful. And now let's move towards the final countdown. Thank you
sir.
very much, everybody. Extremely grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Here, I will also acknowledge Ms. Radhika and Mr. Abhijit, who were the vigilance officers. So would you like to share your experience or any feedback?
They must, because let them know that the whole thing is live on YouTube. So they must do it.
Yes, sir. Ms. Radhika or Mr. Abhijit?
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is my third hackathon. I've been part of 2 earlier hackathons, which was physical. Obviously, I was a little skeptical on how the virtual one will happen, because there are a lot of things that happen in person, and I was really not sure how this will happen. But overall, it was amazing. Every hackathon amazes me in one area or aspect, is that the way the students actually talk in the domain or the verbo or the language of the industry. Like in this case, it was Ministry of Power. I was amazed how the students talk the language of the ministry. And at the same time, also amazed how the ministry reciprocates and they come down to the level of the students. They leave their 30, 35 years experience behind. And they actually, you have to get to that level. That has always been amazing. I'm amazed by that. And it has been an amazing experience as always.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Abhijit?
Yes, hi. Thank you very much for this moment. Dr. Bansal, after, sorry, Dr. Bansal, after hearing, hearing your thoughts, I just want to ask you a question, sir. Admission milega kya college mein?
I'll tell you one more thing. So, इसलिए आपकी admission guaranteed है. This year, what has happened is, Government of India decided, to be honest, last year, that government should give an MBA into innovation and incubation also. Okay, so people like you fit in there. And they, again, Government of India has chosen only maybe 4 or 5 institutions across the country to give that MBA. So we are one of them. Okay, so this year we'll be also giving MBA in innovation and incubation. And as you may have heard, Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Khaitan, he's a very, very fine, mild person. Till now, he was the president of the PhD Chamber of Commerce. Okay. And he's the chairman of the National Council on Startups of SOCHAM. He's the chairman of MSME committee at the PhD Chamber of Commerce. And he's on our board of directors also. And I wanted to thank him. I'm seeing him, perhaps he has exited. I requested him to be the chief guest today only around 11 o'clock today. Okay, because we got only last evening, advice from the AICTE that we need to be doing it today. So it was quite late in the night and I requested him in the morning and he said, Sam, I will come with you because I'm on your board of directors. And so answering your question, Abhijit, because we are the Pan India incubation partner of the SOCHAM. again, only college in the country. So they chose us, gave us this great honor. So people like you are required with us. We need to be putting this in a very big way. Please come and join, assist us.
Absolutely, sir. That would be an honor to be a part of this. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed working with your entire team in this effort. Like, I've also been part of SIH for the past few years, and it's always been an enriching for me. Like working with the students, working with the faculties, everyone. Like, I started out as an student entrepreneur, so I know the challenges that
Yeah.
students face. So something like this is really, really helpful to a lot of students, and I've seen some really good success stories coming out. So for all the winners, all the best, and for those who could not make it, this is always a learning experience. Like, there are so many other opportunities for you, and like the world is open for you. Like this, SIH, I think, has been a huge success in terms of creating that platform for students to actually interact with industry professionals and get working on the industry problem statements, which were so far missing in the ecosystem. And I must thank NDIM also, like everyone, like the kind of jury, the evaluators, the mentors that were in. I was blown away by the kind of experience and the way that they worked with the students in over the past 3 days. Like, I know there have been certain challenges, but hats off to everyone, right from the organizing team to the jury and the mentors. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abhijit. Now, Miss Disha Singh from Persistent Systems. Ma'am, would you like to share your experience and feedback?
Sure. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Dr. Bansal, all the guests, jury members, students. Good evening. First of all, I would like to say, yay, we all did it. It's first ever virtual hackathon across 40 centers in India. It's been done and dusted. And to me, it feels like, oh, did it really happen? Yes, it did. And congratulations to everybody, especially your team, Dr. Bansal. Kamal sir has just been a great spock for your college. 4 years in a row, you are one of the few nodal centers that have been here in the last 4 years. So thank you so much. The students have been great. A special mention to the jury members, the vigilant officers, all your faculty members. It's just been amazing. Congratulations to all the teams who are here, and I'm sure they have lots of memories. Even though it was not face-to-face, they didn't meet the teams with, working with them, against them, competing with each other, but I'm sure it's an experience, different experience altogether. So congratulations to all, and congratulations to the teams and winners, everybody who participated. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, Miss Kritika from Innovation.
Atul, Kritika is not there. Atul, Kritika is not there.
Okay, got it, sir. So now the moment we all were waiting for, I will request Dr. Tina Singh, Registrar NDIM, to announce the winners. Over to you, ma'am.
And before Dr. Tina announces, and before everybody exits, I would request to pass a big vote of thanks and 3 cheers to Professor Kamal Kundra and all his team, because all the coordinators, all the people in the IT, all of us also. So it was he who was, constantly after us every minute. And he has been pursuing with the government of India and with Persistent System for the last 6 months that we have to be doing the hackathon this year. When it was announced in online form, obviously he was slightly doubtful what to do. Then I encouraged him that we will be doing it. And thereafter, there was never looking back by him. And he didn't need any support from anybody out of us. He almost carried the whole event on his shoulders single-handedly with the support of the registrar. So thank you very much, Kamal Kundra. You have done a great job. And all these 4 hackathons go to your credit only. And one more word about the judges. I'm sorry for so many other friends who want to be the judges. You know, when I sent a message to a couple of my friends, and we had told them initially that there are 4 teams, we would need only 8 judges. Okay, the judges number within 3 hours, you know, there were about 20 requests. So we, you know, had to say apologies and sorry to so many other friends. So I just wanted to tell you that you know, people have been so very supportive of all the efforts that we have been doing. And thank you very much. Now please carry on. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So now the final moments for the winning teams. I'll be announcing the problem statement and the winning team, and would be unmuting 2 members of the team. You can share your thoughts with the judges and all the members who are attending today. So the first winner for problem statement number 368 is Team Rainbow 6, and team leader is Anurag. Congratulations, Team Rainbow 6. I'm just unmuting 2 members. If you could share your experience. Yes, Rainbow 6, congratulations to you. Would you like to say something on your win?
Yes, hello.
Yes, Rainbow 6, we can hear you.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank you for all your efforts and great work. I've from Slack to WhatsApp conversation and everything. I mean, that's just great. For the first time, it's been happening on a virtual platform, and you guys were I was getting the message even if I was late in voting for my present on the Slack channel. So that was just awesome. I also thank the person who was constantly telling me to make sure to mark your attendance and all. Big thanks to all of you. You have given us and shown us the way where we need to work on, and we definitely will. We have taken only positive pointers from all this. We know what we have to do. Certainly for students like us who are from some government colleges who is not been doing better in the past decade, but right now things are changing. You are providing us the platform, we are coming there, we are performing, and this results in our college image getting better. So nothing better than that as a student, as a final year student, nothing better than that, seeing my MIT being transformed. So thank you to the power infinity, if I can say. Thank you.
Right, congratulations, Team
And I
Rainbow.
can only tell you that, you know, I think if not all, most of us are from government schools only. So you need to be proud of it.
Okay, yeah. Sir. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Team Rainbow. Now moving on to the next set of winners, the problem statement LN384, and the winner is Team Phoenix hashtag. I'll just unmute the team member. Congratulations, Team Phoenix hashtag, for winning problem statement LN384. Pratiksha, I've just unmuted you. You're the team leader.
Pratiksha, unmute yourself.
Team Phoenix, Pratiksha.
Probably they are too glad to speak, I think.
Right. So
Any other member?
I'll take Team Phoenix, Pratima. If you could come online and share your experience, and congratulations to your team for winning problem statement 384. Would you like to say something?
Yeah, sure. Our team was too happy to handle this because we didn't expect कि हम win कर हम जीत जाएंगे, but still thank you all for your support and the ideas you gave and the judgment round, how you explain our whole concept and such things. Thank you so much. we're glad that we participated and we won.
Right. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we had another problem statement, which was PK 366. It does not have any winner because there was no team participating in it. So moving on to the last winner of the day, which was for problem statement LN 379. And the here there's a tie. There are two teams which have won for this problem statement, LN 379. The first winner is Team D Lenitors. I'll just unmute a member from Team D Lenitors. And the second winner or the co-winner of this problem statement is Cross Coders. Congratulations to both the teams. I'll just unmute all of you. One moment. Team D Lenitors, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Yeah, so congratulations on winning this problem statement. Would you like to say something to the jury
sure,
and the members here?
Actually, I'm literally feeling short of words. I mean, I don't know how to express my excitement. And I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the jury members for their valuable input, which really helped us to reshape our thinking capability. And also, best wishes to all other participants, especially to cross coders. And lastly, but never the least, a very big word of thanks to the entire team of India for organizing this event in such a great fashion. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Now I'll unmute the other winner of this problem statement, which is the team Cross Coders. Cross Coders, can you say something? I've just unmuted you.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cross Coders.
First of all, like right now, we are like shivering because we can't believe we actually won. We have sent the link to watch the webinar to my parents, my close ones, and all our teachers and all. Like they are watching live on YouTube also. So it's like a very massive thing for us
Very
to
good.
even and even congratulations to Dylan and us. Like what do you say? It's little, I know, again, I'm not able to find the words, but it's like a great privilege. Thank you to all the judges.
Take your time, take your time. We're all sitting here coolly. Take your time.
Especially the entire the jury. They have actually been very nice to us. Ashwani sir, Kalyanjit sir, they have been whatever they have inputs we have given, we have tried to our best to take that and build forward on it. And we have actually learned a lot in the process. Like, even though we knew it was like going to be like a mountain to climb, their inputs helped it like to climb easier, became a little easier. So we are really grateful for this opportunity, and even was more grateful to be winning it. So thank you for this.
So congratulations to all the winning teams. So I'll be requesting the winning team leaders, Anurag, Pratiksha, Bapaditya Shom, and Rinsi to please raise their hands so that I can allow you camera rights for a picture with all the jury members.
And ma'am, I would like to show the glimpses of previous year's hackathon.
Sure, just a moment. Let me just get them online and then they can be part of this.
It's not supposed to be me either.
Yeah, you don't have to speak, just keep your video on. So now we have the winning team leaders here. So just keep your camera on, please. And now, Professor Kundra, we could play the video. Yeah.
what we are missing this time because of the online. So Mr. Kundra wants to tell you what we did in the previous years, just in 2.5 minutes video.
So this is what all of us have missed this time.
Yeah.
So no doubt we have tried to create a collage based on what you have with the clicks we have got it from you. So that we will show you later on. But this is what all you have missed. These are all glimpses of hackathon. I don't know how many of you will believe it. There are Zumba session, yoga session. The AICT chairman was physically here. The jury members were interacting with the teams physically. This time, all those things which we did virtually, we used to have, do here physically at campus. So nevertheless, after COVID, definitely next year again, probably we'll get the physical hackathon back. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Kamal Kundra is right. You would have seen Chairman AICT in different dresses because all the three hackathons, 17, 18, and 19, all the three hackathons, Chairman AICT came to the campus. And, of course, the HRD minister, you see, we were the launch pad in 2018. So it has been great learning and students had tremendous lot of fun with us. We too didn't sleep for 2 to 3 nights. We too were awake all the time doing Zumba dances and having all those tiger drinks or whatever with them. So it's been great fun. That is what we missed out this time, but tremendous great, congratulations to the winners and all of you who haven't been the winners because winner could only be one. I can assure you that all of you are going to come up with big and most successful startups. I have no doubt about it. So all of you, please keep working at it. What happens is those who do not win this competition, at times they stop doing innovation. No, all of you can put up better and greater startups than the winners. So please stay mentally fine-tuned that you have to be doing it. Your ideas are great and you certainly can make tremendous big contribution to your own self and to the country. And thank you so very much once again, all the judges. Thank you very much. And all the students, please stay connected with NDIM. Whenever you come to Delhi, whenever you're here, certainly, you have all the mail IDs. So do stay in touch with us. if nothing else, for your career counseling.
Right, sir. Thank you. May I request everyone to please switch on their videos so that we could click a few pictures for your memory later on. Rainbow Six, Phoenix, Pratima, all of you.
And it's all going to the YouTube also. So please,
Yes.
everybody get up and wake up.
Pratima, Rainbow Six. Okay. Atul, you can click a few screenshots.
अभी प्रभात भी आ गए.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
जी.
If we can have a team leaders of all the teams quickly.
Team leads are here already, I think, sir.
They're
So
here.
from team
I think Team
cross-coders.
Rainbow, Phoenix, and they need
So
to.
Rainbow team leader
Yeah.
is here, I think. He's
Yeah, they're here.
Then,
They're here. All teams are
okay.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I'll take the
Just-
screenshot now, ma'am. One second.
Sure.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for a wonderful time and spending your time with us. And thanks to all the participants, the jury members, Ms. Disha, for working tirelessly with us, both the vigilant officers, Bansal sir, our jury friends, and all the attendees and participating teams, and especially our faculty at NDIM, our student coordinators who've been working for many nights now, and especially Professor Kamal Kundra for leading this year. Thank
And
you
all
so
the
much.
staff coordinators.
Yes, all the staff coordinators as well.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for giving us an opportunity, ma'am. Wonderful. Very well organized. Thanks to NDI.
Thank you, Prabhat. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, if you could end the meeting from your system, this would close the meeting. It would say end the meeting.
Kundraji, please go ahead.
Meeting ends.
I think.
And